Final race on the program, and it's a good field too, this last of the year in Hong Kong. It's over the 1400 metres and it's a Class 3. The Luck Wheel Handicap, Craig Starr, top of the book. He's come up with barrier 13 again. Lewis having his second start. His wins in Australia over 1550, 1600 and 1800, so he might be looking for further. Equal at a blitz, the hood goes on. Amazing News has the blinkers on. Indigenous Realm, a first starter for Ricky Yu and Derek Long, was bold suitor for Ed Walker. Three-time winner at Newcastle, Kempton and Chelmsford. 1400 metres and twice at 1600 metres. Carrying Excellent is up £4 on his last start win. Legion of Merit has the blinkers on. A1, a first starter for Keith Young, and David Hayes was live and loaded for John O'Shea. Went over 1400 metres at Kembla Grange and 1800 metres at Hawkesbury in New South Wales. He's had 3 trials. Kazi Farazi comes into Class 4 after he was a course and distance winner on the 29th of November. And Juno Park gets an extra 200 metres on that first up run over 1200, Tom.
Speed here from Equilita Blitz. He's got the hood going on as well as the blinkers which stay on, and he showed some good pace in his recent trial. Carrying Excellent, he's a horse that likes to be forward. Indigenous Realm, he's shown a little bit of pace into his recent barrier trial. He was just behind the speed. Craig Starr drawn awkwardly in gate 13 for Matthew Chadwick. Good Beauty and Amazing News. Kazi Farazi got an awkward stall for Matthew Poon of gate number 14. And back on the inside, Legion of Merit. But pace just might only be fair in this final race of the day.
Amazing News is the first one we're going to have a look at here. He's the one closest to us. He's just working with Explosive Witness. He goes nicely. The blinkers will go on for the first time, and he seems to be working really well on them down the back straight. So a nice piece from him in particular with those blinkers on. Happy Chiji, now he ran third at cricket score odds last time. It was over 200 to 1. But his gallop again has been good. I mean, I showed that gallop before that last race, and he lived up to it on race day. Let's see if we can do it 2 in a row. Nothing wrong with his gallop there. And Carrying Excellent, now he's come out and won last start. He's got a really low barrier draw, so he's going to get his opportunity once again. So he's another one that's going forward at the moment, is Carrying Excellent.
Lots to look at here, and we're going to start here, Tom, with Carrying Excellent. Not too dissimilar weight to what he carried this day. Amazing News, really good, as was Happy Chiji.
Yeah, that price was massive for Happy Chiji last time out, 283 to 1, and rocketed home. And he'd trialled up okay prior to that, so he just might be a horse that's on the improve. Carrying Excellent, hard to fault to the way he's been going. 5th and 3rd, and then came out and won last time out as favourite over an Inform E-Star. And I did like the run of Amazing News, and I think drawn nicely here, Paul, with the blinkers going on. He must be a chance. He brought some okay form from the UK. Yeah,
it was a good gallop from him as well. I'm going to go with the 13 in the numbers, though, which was Carrying Excellent there. I think he's in good form at the moment.
What about Kazi Farazi, Paul? He's a 2-time winner in this grade. He's up in class, but barrier 14 is going to make it tricky.
Yeah, look, I didn't get him in the end. Just whether he can put 2 together, that was the query. He got the perfect run last time and won really nicely. Barrier 14 is going to make it quite difficult with Matthew Poon, but look, it was a nice win from here of the Apprentice Club.
Yeah, I snuck him in as well here with the light weight on his back, 118 pounds. He is capable in this grade. He is a 3-time course and distance winner, and that race there looked absolutely tailor-made for him last time out, and he delivered in the end pretty easily.
It'll be just under a month between runs for him. That was on the 29th of November. Equal at a blitz, Tom. He's been back at the trials. His last start, however, when he missed the start and beat half of them home, was massive.
Yeah, was only beaten 5 lengths on that occasion too behind He's a Beauty. Ran into Carrying Master first up. He was on the speed here in this barrier trial for Jimmy Ting. You can see him wearing the hood, and he looked quite good on this occasion too. Of course, that's Lucky Fun getting through there to win the trial. Perfect to play. So some handy enough horses around him, and just didn't quite get him into the mix though, Paul.
Yeah, look, there was some money for him too, and of course he blew the start there, didn't he, last time? So you need to do things right. He's got barrier number 10, which I just thought might be a little bit awkward for him as well.
This is one of the newcomers. This is in Indigenous Realm. Paul, he's had 5 trials here in Hong Kong.
Yeah, so he's had the 5 trials. He comes over from and brings some form over from the UK. His last 2 wins have both been on the poly track. Look, I'm just going to watch him go around here. I'd like to see him once he got onto the all-weather.
He was trained by Ed Walker when he raced over there. He's had 5 trials in total, 1 at Happy Valley, 3 up at Chung Fa, and also 1 at Sha Tin. Happy just to see what he can do.
And Juno Park, Tommy's been back at the trials. He was a 4-to-1 favourite first up. The extra distance is certainly going to help him.
Yeah, it should do, and I think that step up really looks to suit a kind draw gate number 4 like last time. He should get a pretty good run in transit. look, he's run 7th in this trial, but he's under a nice enough hold and he's not been asked too many questions there over the final stages. So just a light hit out for him, and I think he should be just about spot on, Paul.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go with him the lightweight. I just like him second up now after that run under his belt. And from a good draw, I think he's going to go well.
Number 14 on top for you then, Paul.
Yep. So Janu Park, we're going to put him on top. I think he's quite a progressive young horse, Janu Park. He's a 5-year-old now in saying that. But look, he's only had the 8 starts for those 2 wins, couple of seconds. From barrier 4, I think he's come on a lot since that 1,200 metre run behind Team Spirit. Carrying excellent. Everything's going well for him. It was a nice win last time. He got the perfect run once he got into forward. He did draw 10, but he's got barrier 2, so he won't have to use as much petrol up. He's in there for second. Now, Legion of Merit's one we haven't talked about. He's got no form to speak of, this horse, from his 3 starts, but blinkers will go on for start number 4. He's drawn well on barrier number 5, and I think he's an improving horse. I've liked a couple of pieces of his track work, the grey horse there, Legion of Merit, and look, so I'm going to give him a little bit of a chance at a massive price. And then Craig Starr, I've got him in there as well. He's another one that's drawn awkward, but it was a strong win from him 2 starts ago. In fact, he hasn't had much luck at the barriers. 13, 11, 9, 13. He's drawn 13 again, but he's still run well with those wide barrier draws. 14, 9, 10 and 1.
Gone with amazing news in the final race of the day, stepping up here with the blinkers on, and has run over 1400 first up with very good stays at the 1400 here. Went off at 45 to 1, but certainly caught the eye, only beaten 3 1/4. And with the blinkers on, Christophe Soumillon riding for Casper Founds, I think he can just about take the last. Janu Park has to be tough to roll with the light weight on his back and a good draw. Beaten his last couple, but he has won 2 from his 8 starts and a few other minor placings, Alexia Bedell and John Size. Hard to knock how Carrying Excellence been going. He's drawn well in gate number 2. He'll be on the speed and he'll put himself into the race. And Kazi Farazi, I think he can overcome gate number 14 to run a solid race. Won it easily last time out. The race really looked to suit him, and he's got a light weight on his back, 118 pounds, Matthew Poon and Dennis Yip. So 5, 14, 9 and 13.
Amazing news from Tom to win the last. We'll come up with the best bets, long shots and play shortly. However, Paul, we need our stat of the week.
A jockey who's been in great form at the moment is Joe Moreira. So let's have a look at the last 5 meetings for him. He's had the 43 rides for 7 wins, 8 seconds, 6 thirds. So a good win rate there of 16%. He's just riding pretty well at the moment. And we'll have a look at quickly go through his card, his rides here on the card. Above's got a good chance, Destin Jury, likewise, Green Envy, Side Success, the first starter, Ping High Treasure, Double Take. All those horses have got good chances. Cheerful Days, likewise, Thinking Big, Up and Trip, Elusive State on the all-weather, Prince of Gems, and Carrying Excellent in the last. So he should be in for a good day, I think, Joe Moreira on Boxing Day.
And of course, Paul, on Wednesday night at Happy Valley, even bigger night for Joe. He brought up 1,000 wins in Hong Kong.
Yeah, fantastic. Really quick time as well. The 3rd jockey to do it, so may there be 1,000 more.
An amazing feat, Tom, and he did it in style too, and Kento prepared.
Yeah, the horse had a lovely run through, gave it a peach of a ride, like he did when it won 2 back as well, and got into the clear and finished off particularly strongly, won with a bit of style really in the end. Of course, previous jockeys to bring up the 1,000 milestone here in Hong Kong, Douglas White, Zach Purton. Now you can add Joe Moreira to the list as well in about, I think, 7 or 8 years.
And a big book on Saturday as well. But your best bet, Paul? Going
to come up nice and early here in race number 1. You can wipe the turkey off your face after those turkey sandwiches that you'll be eating, leftovers, and Bundle of Delight for me. He won last time up to 2,000 metres. I think it'll be ideal for him. So race 1, number 4, Bundle of Delight. And the each way play we're going to do in race number 8. It's an open race, I think. So number 6, Panfield. Tony Millard's run. He's coming up to 2,000 metres, which I think is ideal distance for this horse. So race 8, number 6. As far as the play's going, we're going to do it in that race with Enjoying, Panfield and Tianti Monster.
I always thought the turkey sandwiches for the day after.
Boxing Day, it is.
Amazing news on top. Race number 11, horse number 5 for Casper Founds and Soumillon teaming up here. Blinkers on, I think can go close. Amazing news. And the other one, I thought it might be some value. Star of Wui in race number 4, horse 10. Has a bit of a wide stall, but was able to run well from a wider stall. First up for Vincent Ho and Francis Loy. So race 4, number 10, Star of Wui. And Lucky Fun, Sight Success, Star of Wui for the QQP in race number 4 of the day.
Robot Warrior, race 7, number 10. It is Zach Purton for Benno Jung. There should be plenty of speed in this race. Carefree Prince, he's up to 1,600 metres and has to be suspect running out the trip. If him and Alpherson Pools go to war, there'll be speed galore. That'll set it up perfectly for Robot Warrior to bomb them. El Valiente, only ordinary on debut. That was 1,200 on the turf. His trials on the all-weather have looked really good, so the surface should suit him fine. And the play of the day, race 6, 2 Unite Spirit, 5 El Valiente and 12 Shanghai Grace, 2, 5 and 12. That has been Racing to Win, gentlemen. It's been a unique year, to put it bluntly. There have been some highlights. Tom, what have been some of yours?
Well, it has to be the rise and rise of Golden 60 with Vincent Ho through the course of 2020, sweeping the 4-year-old series, culminating with the Derby, and then going on to International Day and taking out the mile. So the rise and rise of Golden 60 to the star that he is.
Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it? And I'm really looking forward to the 4-year-old series here as well, because it's really open. There's a lot of horses have put their hooves up into that race, and one of the highlights for me was Sky Darcy getting a higher rating than Sky Field.
That's even further dissected. The highlights of 2020 on Hong Kong Direct, hkjc.com, and click on the Multimedia Showcase. That has been Racing to Win. Hopefully you're having or had a great Christmas, depending on when you've seen Racing to Win. Join us on Saturday at Sha Tin. A reminder, the first and early 12:30 when we'll be Racing to Win.